Last week, General Motors announced plans to be carbon neutral in its global operations by 2040 and hopes to offer only zero-emissions vehicles even sooner, by 2035. That's a huge initiative, and the announcement, while aspirational rather than being a hard deadline, is encouraging about the level of commitment and thinking of the nation's largest automaker. Now, I've had my share of things to say about GM and its poor corporate responsibility and leadership over the years, but now it seems even GM sees the writing on the wall. The future is about cutting emissions, transitioning to electric vehicles or other zero-emission technologies. America has less than 5% of the world's population, but uses 20% of all the world's produced oil every day. Gasoline for driving accounts for half of that. General Motors seems to have done the math. Getting to zero emissions as quickly as it can is where GM can have the biggest positive impact on the environment. And with this announcement from GM, we begin the journey to an America where gas stations may eventually become charging stations in our lifetimes. The upside to doing any of this is clean air, a healthier Earth, stopping the warming of the Earth, moderating the effects of hurricanes and floods and wildfires, all by transitioning away from an energy source that kills the planet to produce it and to burn it. With initiatives and goals like this from a major company like GM, it begs the question as to why some lawmakers work so hard fighting against renewable energy. The fossil fuel lobby is why. In his first 11 days in office, President Biden has made quick work of getting back in the business of cutting emissions that choke the planet. But he's made no friends of some GOP lawmakers who call him and his policies divisive, illegal, radical, and a wrecking ball. Biden, like GM, is simply looking ahead at the inevitable energy transition and in some cases opting to make some hard choices. Even if you don't believe the industry predictions or the climate science, and by the way, you should, the trends in fossil fuel job losses tell you a lot about what you need to know. A 2020 analysis by BW Research shows the U.S. oil and gas industry lost 118,000 jobs between March and August of last year. Much of that was obviously due to the pandemic, but many of those jobs haven't and will not come back because the industry is changing, and it has been changing for years. The last 4 years has been an unmitigated disaster as it relates to climate and America's role in it. Some think we may never undo the damage the Trump administration and its fossil fuel-funded, science-denying decisions did. But we can change the trajectory if we recommit to it right now. It is time to take climate crisis and the dangerous role that fossil fuels play in it seriously.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.